Oh, there you are again. I do admire your consistency. It's almost as if you know something dreadful is about to happen and simply cannot resist watching it unfold. I have just returned from the Velvet Gallow. Yes, that establishment, the one tucked so far down a back alley even dignity refuses to be seen entering. And I am pleased to report the wine was questionable, the company was worse, and the gossip positively exquisite. And Boleyn is finally queen. Yes, after 7 years of calculated glances, strategic refusals, and the sort of emotional gymnastics that would make a modern-day influencer blush, she has done it. Crown secured, ring acquired, kingdom rearranged like furniture no one asked to move. And how is she enjoying her triumph? Oh, not at all. Because the moment she placed that crown upon her head, she made a rather catastrophic discovery. She did not marry a man. She married a mechanism. A very large, very unpredictable, emotionally volatile mechanism that answers only to flattery and has the restraint of a spoiled child denied pudding. You see, while Anne was busy winning the game, Henry was busy rewriting the rules. This is not the same man who once wrote her love letters like a desperate poet with too much time and not enough supervision. No. This is a man who has now learned, through her I might add, that if something displeases him, he may simply erase it. A wife? Gone. A religion? Adjusted. An entire nation's spiritual identity. Oh, do be flexible. And Anne, standing there with her crown slightly too tight and her smile doing the absolute most, has just realized she trained him. Which brings me, unfortunately, to my lord husband. Yes, the man who believes himself a keen observer of politics and yet could not detect manipulation if it arrived with a written invitation and refreshments. He had the audacity to tell me last evening, "Henry is a man of great conviction." Conviction? My darling, the man changes direction more often than a weather vane in a storm, and with significantly more casualties. I asked him quite plainly if he understood what happens when you encourage a man to believe his desires are law. He blinked, slowly, like a cow, contemplating philosophy. And then he said, "Well, it worked out rather well for Anne, didn't it?" I have not spoken to him since. Now, back to our newly crowned problem. At the Velvet Gallow, between a woman who claimed to have once been courted by a bishop and a gentleman who was very clearly hiding from his own reputation, I heard something rather telling. Anne is unsettled. Not outwardly, of course. She still glides about court like a woman who has just won the grandest prize in Christendom. But beneath it, oh, there are cracks. Small ones. Hairline fractures in that polished composure. Because Henry, having moved heaven, earth, and the Pope's patience to possess her, is already looking around as though he has mislaid something. And do you know what that something is? The chase. The pursuit. The intoxicating nonsense of wanting what he could not have. And now he has her. And men like Henry are not built to cherish what they have already conquered. They are built to move on. And Anne, our clever, dazzling, dangerously ambitious Anne, is beginning to understand that she did not win a fairy tale. She lit a fuse. Now let us be very clear about something. It is one thing to attract a king. It is another thing entirely to teach him that the world rearranges itself for his desires. Because once he believes that, he does not stop. He does not pause. He does not suddenly develop humility like a charming character arc. No, he escalates. And Anne? She is no longer the unattainable prize. She is the current arrangement. And arrangements can be changed quite abruptly. So yes, raise your glass to Queen Anne. Admire the jewels, applaud the victory, enjoy the spectacle. But do keep one thought tucked safely behind your admiration. She did not just marry a king. She created one who now knows exactly what he is capable of. And if you think that ends well, you have not been paying attention. Because truly, be very careful what you make a king do. Until next time, my dears, remember to keep your crown straight and your head attached.